morning, boys and girls, and welcome to C-Word Explanation. Today is lesson 148. All right, boys and girls, let's take a look at our handwriting. This is page 152. Please make sure you have your name on your paper. And boys and girls, please make sure that you are using your neatest handwriting. Make sure that you are forming your letters the right way. Make sure your letters are straight and they do not slant. You will write this poem. R was a rabbit who had a bad habit of eating the flowers in the garden in burrows. R, naughty for a rabbit. And so you will copy this on each line. Remember, R was a rabbit. You're going to write it in the first line. Who had a bad habit on the second line. And then you'll do the rest. Please make sure you have enough space to write. Make sure it's neat. Let's take a look at our next paper. This is our math. This is page 295. Let's take a look at section 1. Section 1 says write the sums and differences. So you have a combination of additions and subtraction problem, and also you have some problems that you're carrying to the tens place. Please make sure you solve each problem correctly. Let's take a look at section number 2. Section 2 says count by fives to fill in the missing numbers. You're going to start at 451 and you're counting 452, 453, 454. So here there's a missing number. What comes after 454 and before 456? The number 455 comes after 454 and before 456. So you write 455 here, and then here will be 460. So you'll fill in the missing numbers. Section 3 says how many cents? Our coins over here are not in order from greatest amount to the least amount. So you would have to count, You start with the greatest value, which is the quarter. Then you move on to the nickel. You move on to the dime. And then you move on to the nickel. And then to the pennies. Make sure you count. You can either draw the amount of coins on the top, and then you'll be able to count that way. Now let's take a look at page 296. All right, the back side is a coloring. The direction says an odd number of even drops makes the noisiest plops. An even number of the odd drops hit the umbrella top. So you will color this picture. You will follow the information here. Number 1 says color even number raindrops dark blue. And then how many even numbers raindrops? You'll write the answer here. Section 2 says color the odd number raindrops light blue. How many odd numbered raindrops? You write the response here. Color the umbrella red for number 3. And number 4 says color the picture. Make sure you also do your best job in coloring as well. Take your time. Let's take a look at our letters and sound. Page 148. Section 1 says write the missing letters. Let's take a look at the one that's done for us. Here you have something that looks like a platter. You have the word plat, and you need to write the remaining word. This is where you break up words into syllables. So you have plat-ter, T-E-R, platter. Let's take a look at this one. Hollow, hollow. This is where the syllables is breaking up between a double consonant. Notice you have platter, T-T, that's a double consonant. Here, hollow, L-L, a double consonant. And let's take a look at rattle. You have a double T, R-A-T, T-L-E, rattle. So the rest will have double consonants. So here you will have in bigger. Here you have O-W and L-E, ol in little. Section 2 says circle all the special sounds. Did you find 20 sounds? After you circle all your special sounds, count them to see if you have 20. If you have less than 20, that means you may have missed one or two. This is our language page, page 148. Section 1 says, use the words below to write 2 sentences about George Washington Carver. Here you have the word plants, study, work, God, and George Washington Carver. We learned about George Washington Carver, so you'll be able to write some sentences about him. And remember his nickname was the plant doctor? In section 2, draw a line from each contraction to the 2 words it stands for. If you take a look at the first one, that's done for us. You have you've. You've means you have. All right, boys and girls, so spelling city, you have some activities on spelling city. You need to make sure that you are doing your spelling city activities throughout the week. It is considered a homework grade. If it's not done, you will not have that grade, the points for that week. Please make sure you are completing your spelling activities and you're doing your spelling test at the end of the week. So please, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hop on Spelling City and do the work. It's part of your classwork/homework. All right, boys and girls, that is our time for seat word explanation today. Have a wonderful day.